Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your March the 12th, 2026. Well, after a cloudy start and some rain around this morning, we've got some sunshine back in here for this afternoon. Noticeably colder by some 25, 30 degrees in some instances for this afternoon. And we're in store for a cold night, but don't worry, we're going to warm things up this weekend, but it's going to be brief. We're going to watch another very strong cold front coming at us as we start next week. That'll bring even colder weather, and we'll talk about the little bit of potential there for another round of severe weather. Now, before we get into this full update, if you're new here to the Talking Live Broadcast Channel Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you happen to be watching over on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. And more importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates. All right, let's go ahead and start off and take a live look there in Chattanooga. We got sunshine, wind advisories up for parts of Georgia and Alabama. You can see the camera there shaking in the wind. It's a bit breezy outside for today, so hold on to your hat. And we're also seeing some windy conditions up there at Lake Chattanooga, a few clouds around as well, as the winds are going to be picking up here a little bit. And just a bit of a cooler day, that's for sure, feeling more like winter, or what you would typically see in March anyway. Looking at our local radar, we're all clear. The rest of the rain is pulled on out of here, looking pretty good here for this afternoon. And satellite picture showing the clouds clearing on out as well. That's going to set up for a very cold night as the winds will settle down tonight. And again, most areas will be getting down into the 30s. Haven't seen those in a while. So looking at your regional radar again as we're heading into the early afternoon hours, temperatures have been falling. They're going to struggle. They may recover just a little bit, kind of a up and down a little bit with the temperatures for today, but it'll set up for a cold night for tonight. And then once we go into this upcoming weekend, we're going to have to track that next storm system. Now, as we go in toward your Sunday, it's going to be setting off some severe weather back off toward our west over Missouri, back down toward Texas. Now, this front's going to be coming in, going into the overnight hours, and because of the fact it's not going to have the instability there, but the dynamics are pretty strong, so I've got to watch this closely as there could be an opportunity for some severe weather potentially coming in as we go into Monday, and we're going to see those temperatures tumble on Monday as well throughout the day. So looking at your regional model here as we're going to kind of say goodbye to this existing storm system here as this kind of pulls on out of here. So looking into your Friday, we're looking at a pretty good day ahead. Friday's looking very nice. Temperatures will recover a little bit from the cool weather for today, and that'll continue to warm up into Saturday. Saturday's also looking good. So Friday and Saturday, not bad. You're going to notice the clouds, though, coming back at us as we go in towards your Sunday here a little bit, and then we'll be kind of watching what happens with this stuff back here. Does this stuff start falling as far as some severe weather? You notice that the cold air is just on the horizon there, and that'll be coming in as we go in towards your Monday and Tuesday, where we're expecting temperatures once again be back below freezing. So if you don't get freezing temperatures here tonight, you're definitely looking like you're going to get that going into next week for at least a couple of nights. So let's go look at your forecast maps. We're going to watch the timestamp there on top as we kind of go through the days of the week here from our friends from the National Weather Service as we kind of walk into tomorrow morning. And we got high pressure and control over us, looking pretty good there for your Friday. Saturday also looking pretty good, no problems there. Then as we go into Sunday, we're going to bring that moisture back at us as we're going to be watching this storm system here back to us, this thing right here, because it's starting to dive down towards us. We're going to watch closely to see if we get any real thunderstorms in there that are going to be severe or not. Like I said, the dynamics of the wind energy is definitely there. It's just the instability part appears to be lacking a little bit. Now, once this goes through, notice it's going to be very windy here on Monday. Probably going to see some wind advisories back in here again as we go in towards your Monday, because this is going to be quite blustery behind that cold front as it blows on through. And then that high pressure is going to set up right on top of us as we go into your Tuesday. So that'll set up for a very cold night there on Tuesday. Same for Wednesday. Wednesday will continue to be a little bit on the cold side, but then we'll start to recover as we go in toward the end of your week on Thursday. So here's our forecast here for you Friday as we wrap up the work week. Abundant sunshine. Temperatures recovering nicely. A bit chilly in the morning, 38, 66 there in the Chattanooga area. Everybody else here for overnight lows generally down into the 30s. The mountains even getting down below freezing once again as we're looking at some chilly weather back into the area. I haven't seen that in a little bit. And daytime highs tomorrow recovering mid to low to mid 60s here all across East Tennessee and North Georgia. Regionally, you'll also see temperatures recover here across the southeast as well. Sunshine galore all over the place. Looking at 67 up in Nashville, 69 in Columbus, 73 in New Orleans, 66 in Columbia, and 75 down in Jacksonville. How about the next 7 days? A little bit of a roller coaster ride with these temperatures. We're in the 70s for Saturday and Sunday. Again, the best rain chance is coming in Sunday night. Sunday night is when we're looking at that high rain chance, about 80%. Some residual showers on Monday. Look at the temperatures there in the 40s and perhaps falling through the day there on Monday. And then the morning low on Tuesday on your St. Patrick's Day. Yep, that's 27. 49. Then we're back up into 60, 30 on Wednesday, and 65, 38 as the temperatures recover a bit heading toward the end of next week. So the good news is once we get past this next storm system, we're going to get a chance to kind of catch our collective breaths from all the severe weather. Looks like the pattern's going to settle down just a little bit and turn a bit drier. It will warm up toward the end of next week. Of course, that's the good news there. And we'll get you all prepared here for what could be coming at us here as we go into early next week. Again, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on the Talking Live Broadcast Channel Facebook page. Please make sure you give us a follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future content. All right, that's it for now. We'll see you tomorrow for the weekend edition. Until then, y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.